Episode 5 of Nyaight of the Living Cat, titled Cat Max, dives deeper into the Nyandemic chaos with a blend of survival tension and quirky humor. The episode follows Kunagi and Kaoru as they navigate a desolate city overrun by cats only to encounter Arata, a charismatic survivor who invites them to a fortified citadel where he's taken refuge. The Citadel, a repurposed shopping mall, is a haven for a small group of humans using ingenuity to fend off the feline hordes. The plot centers on the trio's journey to the Citadel, where they face a gauntlet of infected cats and uncover hints about the Nyandemic's origins. Key moments include a thrilling chase through an alley where Kunagi's cat expertise shines, identifying a Persian's lazy demeanor to exploit a gap in the horde. Kaoru's emotional weight deepens as she reflects on her brother's transformation, her resolve hardening to find a cure. Arata, a former pet store owner, brings a mix of optimism and eccentricity, using cat toys as makeshift weapons. The atmosphere blends Mad Max-style post-apocalyptic grit with the series' signature absurdity, like a scene where a catnip grenade causes a feline frenzy. A post-credits cat fact about whisker fatigue keeps the show's playful trivia streak alive. The climax sees the group infiltrate the Citadel, only to discover its defenses are faltering under a massive cat swarm. Arata's revelation about a nearby lab experimenting with feline behavior modification hints at the virus's source, setting a new objective. The episode ends on a cliffhanger as a breach in the Citadel's walls unleashes chaos, leaving the group's safety in question. The tone balances high-stakes survival with moments of levity, though the pacing occasionally stumbles under expository dialogue. Studio Ohm's animation in Cat Max remains a mixed bag. The hand-drawn cats are a visual treat, with detailed fur textures and expressive movements that capture breeds like the fluffy Persian and nimble Abyssinian. However, the CGI used for the cat swarm in the climax feels clunky, with unnatural movements that clash with the 2D characters. The Citadel's gritty, toy-strewn aesthetic adds charm, but action scenes suffer from stiff character animation, particularly during the alley chase. Compared to Episode 1's dynamic visuals, Episode 5 feels less polished, though the apocalyptic backdrop maintains the series' quirky vibe. Cat Max excels in its creative spin on zombie tropes, with the Citadel's cat-proof defenses like a moat of squeaky toys showcasing the show's inventive humor. Arata's introduction adds a fresh dynamic, and the lab hint deepens the narrative stakes. The soundtrack, with E's metal riffs and Marty Friedman's guitar-driven insert song, amplifies the apocalyptic energy. The episode's blend of survival grit and feline absurdity remains a unique draw. The CGI cat swarms undermine the visual cohesion, and the pacing falters with expository lulls. The reliance on cat gags, while funny, risks redundancy, and character development beyond Kaoru feels surface level compared to Zum 100 Bucket List of the Dead, which balances humor and heart more smoothly. Nyaight leans too heavily on its premise's novelty. The Citadel's defenses also feel underutilized, with the breach happening too quickly to showcase their ingenuity. Cat Max is a chaotic, entertaining chapter in Nyaight of the Living Cat that leans hard into its absurd premise while introducing new stakes with Arata and the Citadel. The voice acting and creative world building shine, but uneven animation and pacing keep it from reaching its full potential. The lab hint and cliffhanger ending suggest a deeper story, but the series must refine its execution and develop its characters to sustain momentum. Fans of horror comedy and cat lovers will find plenty to enjoy, though those seeking polish may find it rough around the edges. Nyaight remains a delightfully unhinged ride, best savored for its quirky charm and feline-fueled chaos.